I don't know if the biscuits are homemade.
Holy cockroach.
The gravy tastes like porridge. So today we're going to need a little context on this one. You can jump straight to the main bit of the video, but there's actually kind of a whole saga which might explain a little bit about the biscuits and gravy and their legitimacy. I'm gonna have to jump around the timeline a little bit. First, let's go back in time to me in the hotel I filmed the eating biscuits and gravy video in. The first room that I was put in this hotel was kind of musky smelling when I got there, and I thought I saw like a fragment of cockroach on the floor. So I went down to reception and, well, on the ground floor. So I went across to reception and I told the guy who worked there, and I gotta say the staff at this place were all super lovely, nothing to do with the staff. They were so nice. He moved me to another room on the middle floor. So I slept there, but then at breakfast, there's no bacon. That's it. But I'm pretty happy.
Holy cockroach. I feel like they're following me.
I just had a whole hoopla of a debacle, as one of my friends back home would call it, because yesterday morning when I was having breakfast, I was sitting there and this cockroach suddenly crawled across the table, and I was so freaking freaked out, and I jumped up and the cockroach fell off the table onto the floor, and the two girls beside me were like young girls, and they were like, oh my god, and they were like screaming, and I was like, okay, we need an adult, and I am the adult. Shoot. So I was like, do you mind if I just grab your cup, like these little plastic cups that were at breakfast, and I put the cockroach under the cup, because I was like, if we don't contain the cockroach, we're not gonna be able to find it again. So then these two women who worked there came over, and they were like, oh, it's a street cockroach. I was like, yeah, I hope it's a street cockroach. I hope it's not staying at the hotel. Nobody got my humor. It was fine. But needless to say, I was a little put off my food. Then they put like a piece of paper under the thing and they got rid of the cockroach.
Bonus info, they actually suggested squishing it there and then in the dining hall. She pointed out that was gross.
So I was like, okay, Diane, you know, one off, these things happen. It's pretty freaking gross, but also, these things happen. So I was like, got on with my day. That was fine. Went to bed yesterday, had a nightmare about cockroaches.
Okay, so that brings us to filming this video, trying biscuits and gravy for the first time. After this, I will continue the hotel saga. There are more cockroaches. So today we're going to try biscuits and gravy in the USA for the very first time. I've been talking about biscuits and gravy on this channel since the dawn of time, and the reason I haven't actually tried them while I visited the States before is because I felt it was very important not to just buy them from a random fast food chain, because everybody was like, it's all about homemade. And today when I went to breakfast, there was biscuits and gravy for everyone. It's still homemade biscuits and gravy. Well, I mean, I assume they made it at the hotel, but like, same idea. Now, to be honest, when I think of biscuits and gravy as I would understand them, biscuits are like the bitey digestive biscuits. You don't call them digestive biscuits in America, like wholemeal biscuits, but I know they're more like scones. Don't argue with me, they're scones. They're scones.
See, that's what we mean by scones. Yeah, but they say scones aren't the same as biscuits. But they kind of are.
I'm just Googling this now. What is the difference between a scone and a biscuit? The answer boils down to generally one ingredient: eggs. Scones have them, biscuits don't. But like, eggs are good. So, I mean, why not put some eggs in your biscuit? That sounds like a euphemism. Maybe I'll stand corrected after this. I had scones one time before from Wendy's and they just tasted like scones. And gravy, I just associate gravy with like turkey gravy, Christmas. But I know it's a different color. Gravy that I would know would be like Bisto gravy, and I know you guys have insisted it's not the same. So we're gonna find out today. I'll be right back. I wanted to ensure it was hot.
A few moments later.
Okay, so as you can see, currently the biscuits are separate from the gravy because I didn't want them to get soggy en route to my room. Like, they're not super uniform in structure, so possibly. But I have been assured that the gravy is homemade. Now, how am I supposed to do this? Do I dip or should I like pour it on it? I think I'll just dip. I'm thinking savory, like I'm feeling like it's going to be a savory vibe. It's so strange, it's a breakfast food. The gravy tastes like porridge. I want to be mindful that this lady made it. It does taste more like porridge than gravy as I know it. The scone is very nice. Sorry, biscuit. I'm gonna make so many people mad at me. We use different words in Europe for the same thing. I can see how this could be a nostalgia food. Like if you had it as a child, you'd be craving it. It's very morning-y. Like, I don't know, would you add salt to this? Would that be a viable option? It's not super flavorful. Like, I can see there are things in it, like seasoning, but I'm not tasting much seasoning. It's quite bland. Okay, so, no, I'm not sold. Now, if you want to suggest somewhere that I should go specifically to try biscuits and gravy, then go for it. Just wasn't for me, sorry. I wanted to like it. So now with what's coming, I question the validity of those biscuits and gravy at all. Biscuits? So recap, we'd seen a cockroach, we did a taste test, we were getting on with life, but then that was not the last cockroach we would see, sadly no.
Then I was like, okay, got on with my day.
Damn, should have stayed there. It looks way nicer than my hotel. God damn you.
Kind of had forgotten about it. Was a bit freaked out then when I walked past the breakfast room again. And then as I was coming up, a freaking cockroach like walked across my foot nearly on the bottom floor. I'm on the middle floor, but I was just like, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to stay here. So I contacted the people I made the reservation with, and they were like, did you let a member of staff know? And I was like, yeah, we told the 2 members of staff yesterday, and they were just like, it's a street cockroach. So they were actually very good, and they sorted it out, and they contacted the hotel for me. So they've cancelled my reservation here. I have to stay here one more night, which is fine because it's like 8:30 in the evening now, and I think because I'm on the middle floor, the cockroaches can't climb stairs, right? Nobody contradict me on that. And then tomorrow I'm moving to like a slightly more expensive hotel, but it's just around the corner, and it's only going to be for a couple of nights, so it's not that much more than I was spending. But yeah, I'll let you know when we move.
And what happens next is just a lovely dream and fun, and no, I'm not sponsored or partnered or anything. I just had a lovely time, and you have to be thankful for lovely times. I have never in my life seen this. It tells you flight departure times. This is a cute little place I could find myself working. Lol, editor Diane could. She'd certainly think it was a step up from our place. Ooh, this is total like bachelor pad, like very wealthy bachelor vibes. Oh my god, look at my room. This is beautiful. Whoa. Toweling rope. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, there is a spare dressing gown for you, my guest. I don't consider myself a spoiled, pampered princess, but I do feel like this is the life I was made for. We have some lovely bottled water, we have a little cuppy cake, and some pillow mist. This is so much better than where I was with cockroaches. Yay. Featuring USB ports. I was really surprised the other hotel didn't have them, because like pretty much every hotel does now, but like still good to have. A touch screen ambiance setting. I haven't quite figured it out, but oh hey, that turned something off. Yeah. It actually took me a minute to figure out where the lavatory was. It's in here, in this little kind of glass thingy. They have a coffee maker, and look,
I mean, they don't have Starbucks, but they have the cups. Or maybe they do. I don't know. And then, look at this. Sorry, I'm trying to open it with one hand. Ooh, fancy. I want that for like when I get a guest bedroom in my life. A safe for the only really valuable I have is my passport, but still good to have.
Did you know the Irish passport is now one of the most valuable passports in the world?
I thought this was pretty cool. It's like your door lock, but it just like flips like that. And then when you put your lock on your door, look, it goes lock, unlock. Wow. That mirror has a dot on it. I don't really know what the dot does, but it's there. Wine glasses. I won't be drinking wine, but they're there. Ooh, and a bottle opener. Oh, nice. I also have this fold-out bed for my guest. Let's check out the view. Oh, it's so nice. Disney is right there. Like, that's Disney right there. You can kind of see it at the corner of it. It's there. That's it there. And I can almost see the terrible hotel I was staying at. Also featuring these doors that don't open, and this TV that, you know, I probably won't actually watch, but like, wow. I remember when these were on like MTV Cribs, and you were like, I need a TV that spins in my life. I won't use it, but it's just good to know I have it. Guys, look at the knickknacks. I just opened this. I was going to put my toiletries from the last place, but they have really nice toiletries here. Also, I have to try them out. I bet they're bougier. And look, they have a needle and thread, a nail file, and like cotton buds. I don't know why I'm getting so excited about it. Oh, for a thing. I brought those with me, but I'm glad they're sanitary bag for your lady needs. Isn't that just nice?
The little touches that make your trip nice and special. Just niceness.
Well, that was a pretty long day. So now we bathe.
Shout out today to a couple of special people who helped me be able to stay in things like hotels. It's the Comicals crew, the Comicals crew, Comicals, look at their names, look at their names. These are the wonderful people who make the travel videos possible. Wow, Chewy, your elocution is coming on so well. I know, I've been practicing. Thank you to the Karmic Girls crew. You literally do make these videos possible. We appreciate you. That's it for today. See you guys on the other side. Bye.